Alright, so good day everyone. For today's video, we are going to do activities which is about frequency distribution. So first step to do, enable for us to create group data table. We are going to identify what is the interval or the class size. So the first step we should do is just to follow the formula, which is I, which is equivalent to interval or class size, equals to highest score minus lowest score all over 9. So why did we come up with the class interval 9? We have come up with class interval 9 because it is already given to the activity, in the activity rather. The next step is substitute the formula into given number. So as we have observed in the given 50 data scores that has been given by the guidance office, the highest score is 146 and then the lowest score is 83 all over 9. Okay, enable for us to get the interval or the class size. We are simply going to use calculator. Okay, 146 minus the lowest score 83 equals 63 divided by 9 is equal to 7. And now our interval rather, or class size, is equivalent to 7. Right, so now we are going to create group data table. So first step we should do is create class interval. Okay, in creating class interval, we should consider the given class interval, which is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and before we create before we create class interval, we should consider the class interval, because according to the rule, if we are going to start our class interval from a starting point, it should be divisible by class interval. So our class size rather, our class size is equivalent to 7, or interval is equivalent to 7. That's why the starting point should be also divisible by 7. So 83 is the lowest score, but it is not divisible by 7. So we are going to adjust accordingly. Alright, so the number that I have decided to put here is 77, because we all know that 7 divided by 77 is exactly 11. Then next step is to count 7 times including 77. 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. Okay, 77 to 83, and next to that is 84. Same process, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Next to 90 is 91. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. Next to 97 is 98. 98, 99, 100. 101, 102, 103, 104. Next to 104 is 105. From 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111. Next class interval is 112. 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118. Okay, next interval is 119. 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, and 125. Next to 125 is 126. 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132. Okay, next is 133. 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139. Okay, let's count the class interval if it is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we already got the class interval, the given class interval, which is 9. But the problem is, we didn't reach the highest score. So the alternative we can do is to add another one interval. So starting from 140, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146. 146. Alright, so we correctly reach the highest interval. Exactly reach the highest interval. But we don't have to change the original value of class interval given by given from the activity. We just need to justify why we have added another one class interval. So we have added another class interval because the result of this table will not be accurate and correct if we have just only 9 class interval. The next step to do is the midpoint. So how to get the midpoint? The only thing we should do is add the two numbers in every interval, then divide it by 2. Okay, let's start. 140 plus 146 is equal to 286 divided by 2 is equal to 143. The midpoint for the first interval is 143. The next is 133 plus 139 is equal to 272 divided by 2 is equal to 136. Next is 126. 126 plus 132 is equal to 258 divided by 2 is equal to 129. Next is 119 plus 125 is equal to 244 divided by 2 is equal to 122. Next is 112 plus 118 is equal to 230 divided by 2 is equal to 115. 105 plus 111 is equal to 216 divided by 2 is equal to 108. Next is 98 plus 104 is equal to 202 divided by 2 is equal to 101. Am I saying it correctly? People downstairs?
Yes.
91 plus 97 is equal to 188 divided by 2 is equal to 94. Next is 84 plus 90 is equal to 174 divided by 2 is equal to 87. Then lastly, 77 plus 83 is equal to 160 divided by 2 is equal to 80. Alright, next step, enable for us to continuously create this table is the frequency. Enable for us to get the frequency, we just have to look on the number scores or on the class interval. For example, 140 to 146, including 140 and 146, and in between them, we have observed and we saw that there are 3 frequency. So we don't need to check it manually because it is just a time consuming. The next is the frequency of 133 to 139 is 3. The frequency of 126 to 132 is 4. Respectively, the frequency of 119 to 125 is 4 also. Then 112 to 118 is 9. 105 to 111 is also 9. 98 to 104 is 10. 91 to 97 is 4. 84 to 90 is 3. Then lastly, the frequency of 77 to 83 is 1, which 83 only appeared. Okay, then next to frequency is the numeric frequency, or in symbol, it can be written as X subscript of I F. Okay, how to get that? Enable for us to get that, we just multiply the midpoint into its corresponding frequency. Okay, 143 times 3 is equal to 429. So same process going down. Next is 136 times 3 is equal to 408. Then 129 times 4 is equal to 516. 122 times 4 is equal to 488. Okay, then next is 115 times 9 is equals to 1035. Next is 108 times 9 is 108 times 9 is equal to 972. 108 times 9 is equal to, alright. And then next is 101 times 10 is equal to 1010. 94 times 4 is equal to 376. 87 times 3 is equal to 261. And obviously 80 times 1 is equal to 80. Next to numeric frequency is the cumulative frequency, or in symbol CF. So how we can get the cumulative frequency. So before we proceed to in getting cumulative frequency, we should sum up first the total of the frequency. 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 9 plus 9 plus 10 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1 is equal to 50. Okay, in getting the summation of frequency, this the total of frequency should be tally to the number of scores. Okay, if they are not if they are not the same, the result of this group table will not be possibly correct. Okay, let's proceed to the cumulative frequency. So enable for us to get the cumulative frequency, we will put the overall or the summation of frequency on the first column. In the next, 50 minus to the corresponding frequency is equal to 47. Same process. 47 minus 3 is equal to 44. 44 minus 4 is equal to 40. 40 minus 4 is equal to 36. 36 minus 9 is equal to 27. 27 minus 9 is equal to 18. 18 minus 10 is equal 18 minus 10 is equal to 8. 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. Then that will be the last number for that. Okay, next is the cumulative percent. Okay, in getting cumulative percent, we just divide the cumulative frequency to the whole number, to the number of frequency, then then multiply to 100 again. Enable for us to get the cumulative frequency, we will divide the cumulative frequency by the total number of frequency, or the summation of frequency, then multiply it to 100. Okay, let's do it manually. 50 divided by 50 is equal to 1 times 100. Obviously the answer is 100. Next is 47 times 47 divided by 50 is equal to 90.094 times 100 is equal to 94%. 44 divided by 50 is equal to 0.88 times 100 is equal to 88%. 40 divided by 50 is equal to 0.8 times 100 is equal to 80%. 36 divided by 50 is equal to 0.72 times 100 is equal to 72%. 27 divided by 50 is equal to 0.54 times 100 is equal to 54%. 18 divided by 50 is equal to 0.36 times 100 is equal to 36%. 8 divided by 50 is equal to 0.16 times 100 is equal to 16%. 4 divided by 50 is equal to 0.08 times 100 is equal to 8%. Then lastly, 1 divided by 50 is equal to 0.02 times 100 is equal to 2%. Okay. So now we are finished, or we are done with the table of group data. And now let's proceed in getting the mean, median, and mode. First thing to get is the mean. Okay, so the symbol for mean is this, like this. Okay, the formula is mean is equal to the summation of x subscript of 1 f all over the total the number of scores. Okay, so we will get the summation of this, the x subscript of I f. 429 plus 408 plus 516 plus 488 plus 1035 plus 972 plus 1010 10 plus 376 plus 261 plus 80 is equal to 5,575. So we will substitute the formula into given number. The summation of x subscript of I f is equal to 5,575 all over 50, because 50 is the number of scores. Then in calculator, 5,575 divided by 50 is equivalent to 111.5. Okay, our mean in group data table is 111.5. Okay, next, in getting the median, the formula for that is lower limit of the median class plus the size, group symbol, multiply to n divided by 2 minus cumulative frequency below median class, all over the division sign will start at the size of the group data table. Okay, all over frequency of the median class, median class. Okay, let's substitute it into given number. Median is equal to lower limit. We will identify what is the median class first. Okay, let's disregard this 10th class interval, because the original class interval is 9. Starting from 133 to 139, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have here 9 class interval. Obviously, if we have odd number in class interval, there will be exact median class. So we will just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the median class is 105 to 111. So the one that the thing that is asking here is the lower limit of the median class. So the lower limit of the median class will be 98 to 104, and the lower limit is 104. The constant value is the constant value of the lower limit median class is 104.5. Sorry, the constant value will be always added by 0.5. Gulo ko. Plus size. So the size of the group data table is 7. Group size, group symbol rather, than n is equivalent to 50 number of scores divided by 2 minus cumulative frequency below median class. So the median class again is 105 to 111, and its cumulative frequency is 27. So in this situation, the one that is asking is the cumulative frequency below median class. So the given is 18 minus 18, group symbol, all over frequency of median class. 105 to 111 is the median class, and its frequency is 9. Okay. Okay, let's proceed to the computation. 104.5 plus 7, 50 divided by 2 is equal to 25, minus 18 all over 9. 104.5 plus 7, 25 minus 18 is equal to 7. 7 times 7 divided by 9. Median. 104.5 times 14, 7 times 7 is equal to 49 divided by 9. Median. 104.5 plus 49 divided by 9. 49 divided by 9 is 5.444 infinite decimal. So, in this case, we just going to include 4 digit decimal point. 5.4444. So, the total of our median is equivalent to 104.5 plus 5.4444 is equal to 109.9444 infinite number, decimal number. In answering final median, the only decimal digit we are going to put here is 2 decimal digit. Okay, so the final answer is 109.94, and that is the median of this group data table. So next is the mode. In getting the mode, we are just simply identify what is the class interval has the highest frequency. So in this case, we saw that frequency 10 is the highest number, and the only thing we should do is to look its corresponding class interval, and that will be our mode. So our mode that has a frequency of 10 is 98 to 104. So that's it. That is the process on how we are going to create a group data table. Kaya ayaw mag-play kasi lobat.
Naka-search ka na? Naghanap pala ko ng doctor eh.
Upload ko dun sa kapatid.
Alright, so sorry for inconvenience. A while ago, we have an error to this part. I think we have forgot the process. That's why we are not able to get 100 for its last number. Okay, let's proceed. The process for this is we are going to add. First step is put the 2 here. Let's just copy it and paste it here. Then add it to the preceding number of the to the respective number, or the number that is in front of it. Okay, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. 12 plus 2 is equal to 14. 14 plus 2 is equal to 16. 16 plus 2 is equal to 18. 18 plus 2 is equal to 20. 20 plus 2 is equal to 22. 22 plus 4 is equal to 26. 26 plus 4 is equal to 30. 30 plus 2 is equal to 32. 32 plus 4 is equal to 36. 36 plus 2 is equal to 38. 38 plus 6 is equal to 44. 44 plus 2 is equal to 46. 46 plus 2 is equal to 48. 48 plus 4 is equal to 52. 52 plus 2 is equal to 54. 54 plus 2 is equal to 56. 56 plus 6 is equal to 62. 62 plus 4 is equal to 66. 66 plus 2 is equal to 68. 68 plus 2 is equal to 70. 70 plus 72 is equal 70 plus 2 is equal to 72. 72 plus 2 is equal to 74. 74 plus 2 is equal to 76. 76 plus 2 is equal to 78. 78 plus 4 is equal to 82. Is equal to 82. 82 plus 2 is equal to 84. 84 plus 2 is equal to 86. 86 plus 4 is equal to 86 plus 4 is equal to 90. 90 plus 2 is equal to 92. 92 plus 4 is equal to 96. 96 plus 2 is equal to 98. Okay, we have forgot to add that to here. There's no corresponding number here. So, we are going to add to 98 plus 2 is equal to 100. Okay, that's it. That's how we create ungroup data table. So now, we are not just getting the mean, median, mode of the group data, but also we are used to get mean, median, and mode of the ungroup data. So first is the mean. It is more simple than getting the mean of the group data, because we just have to add all the 50 scores. We just get the summation of that and then divide it by the number of scores. So enable for us to represent the formula 83 plus 87 plus 88, let's say 113. It is depend on you on how you choose numbers. 180, 130, 135. Ellipsis, 91 plus 98 plus let's say 140. We have chosen 140 all over 50. Okay, the mean is equal to, I already calculated all the value, the summation rather of the scores. Then I have come up with the summation of 5,570. Okay, all over 50. To find that, let's use calculator. 5,570 divided by 50 is equal to 111.4. So our mean for ungrouped data is 111.4. So let's proceed in getting the median. So to get the median, the formula is the 25th score plus 26th score is equal to all over rather to 2. So why 25th and 26th score? Because our data scores, the number of scores is even. That's why it is hard for us to get the middle point or the mid number of the scores, because it is even. But if it is odd number, we are able to simply get the midpoints. That's why we just need to add the two near middle point of the score. So 25th and 26 will be the possible midpoint. That's why we will add the two numbers, 25th plus 26 all over 2. So we have come up, or we have saw or observed that the 25th score is 110 and the 26th score is also 110 divided by 2. It is equal to, median is equal to 220 all over 2. Median is equivalent to 110. Okay, that's it. Then let's proceed to the last process, or last thing we should understand or get, which is the mode. So in getting the mode, same as the group data, we just look here at the frequency, and if we see highest number, that will be the mode. So in here, we saw or we observed that the highest number is 3. And we haven't see only 1 3 but 2 3. I mean twice number of 3. Okay, so let's look to the corresponding number of the highest frequency 3. The corresponding number is 107, and the corresponding number of another 3 is 113. That's why our mode is 2, and it is equivalent to 107 and 103. So that's it. That's my presentation once again. Thank you for watching, and thank you for basta salamat na lang.
Nay!
Ah,
Nay!